doesn't make sense. What the hell?
I just drink wine and I write it.
I feel like we should have a fanfiction writing night where we just get together, drink wine, whatever, and have something in the background playing, and then, like, we're writing, and then we go, does this sound right? Does this make sense? Do you think they could twist like that?
Have I used the word... Have I used the word shaft too often in this paragraph? What's a synonym for this?
Hello, fellow nerds, and welcome to Nerd Doom, where the table explodes with anime, gaming, and overall nerd culture. I'm Mike.
I'm Addie.
I'm Lydia.
And let's get things started. So hi, as
Got my
a
fucking name for a minute.
I'm person.
I was like, what's my
I'm.
What's my name again? What's my name?
I was like, Mizuki, Cave Rainbow.
I almost said Mizuki. It's because of all the damn games I've been playing. That's like,
That is all my name is.
It's my username in so many things. I'm just like, Lydia. Lydia's my name. Yep.
Lydia des.
That's who I am.
No, it's Mizuki now. I am now my Twitter.
Yes, I am my Twitter.
Ooh, that's a bad combination.
Yeah, that's not good.
Shameless plug, it's fine.
It's fine.
Welcome back to the podcast, Lydia.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers from afar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come by.
So you've been playing a lot of random Steam games lately.
Dramatical murder.
Oh, is that what we're calling it?
It's called dramatical murder.
That's what it's
Oh,
called.
okay.
I played all the way through. I got all the achievements on Steam, and then I downloaded the uncensored patch for it for $4, and I played one playthrough and
Worth it?
worth it.
So how many?
It's already worth it.
So how many playthroughs you plan to go through?
All of them,
All
obviously.
of them. How many are there?
Okay, so you have the 4 main ones.
Oh,
and then
that sigh.
each one has a good ending and a bad ending. Except for Noise, he has 2 bad endings.
Oh, shit.
And then once you play all that through, you get other ones unlocked. So you get the dog, the robot dog.
The dog?
The
What?
dog too. And it's a robot dog, but it's also part of his soul. So it's actually just him.
Oh my god! I remember my sister trying to explain the story to me, and I was just like, "What?"
And then that one is also that one has a good and a bad ending. And then once you get through that one, there's one with 2 random dudes that's just a bad ending because he's just getting railed. It's art.
Art.
That's what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks.
Oh,
That's
Okay,
God.
that explanation just reminded me of one I saw on TikTok of this girl who was obviously making fun of it. She was trying to explain Vampire Night, and she was like,
Trash.
there's this person, like, she likes this one, and he likes her, but then there's this one, she likes him, but it's really, that's her brother and her grandfather. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. I got really into that one for like a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is kind of great. And they're like, oh yeah, that's actually her brother, but also her grandfather, because anime. And I was like,
Oh no.
okay, I guess I'll just watch how this ends.
I couldn't get
And
into that
and
one.
I finished it, and I was like, I'm never gonna get that time of my life back.
Oh.
That's fine, I guess.
I can't, I don't have an anime that I was like, I wasted my time on.
I have 2. That one and Golden
Time?
Golden
How
Time.
dare you?
I fucking hated it.
We're gonna have this argument
Oh,
forever in
no.
our lives about how you hate Golden Time, and I think it's one
You
of the
should have
best
ended up
shoujos.
with the childhood friend,
Bullshit.
not the girl.
Bullshit.
Okay, I think the only one I actually can't get my time back on is probably going to be Paranoid Agent, and it's not necessarily bad, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I was expecting some sort of ending, and it never really came, and I was just like, I could have gone to bed, because I would have to watch it.
Yeah.
Because I kept waiting. Oh, no. Dragon Ball Z during the Buu saga. And the only reason I say that, I liked it. It was great. The only reason I say that is because it got to the point where it was me, my parents, and my sister. We would actually get to watch it when it came on Toonami. And then at some point, for whatever reason, during that time period, it stopped and started repeating. And it wasn't going in chronological order after that either.
Oh.
So it just kept repeating random episodes, and I kept telling Mom and Dad, don't worry, the next one will come out. And eventually they got to the point where they were like, we can't, Adrian, we can't keep watching this. And I'm like, that's fair. Go
It'll
ahead.
happen, I swear.
That's
It
fair.
never did.
It did eventually, like a year later, because it wasn't available yet.
It was just they actually got into it with me, and I was like, "Yay!" And then they kept repeating it, and then my parents were both like, "No, we can't."
That's so sad.
I know.
That's just
And Mom keeps reminding me. She's like, "You can't tell us. You can't be upset with us for the whole Dragon." I was like, "I'm not. That's not what I'm upset with you about the whole Dragon Ball thing. That is, I fault no one but Cartoon Network on that one."
Yeah, no, that was on them.
If I feel like an anime that probably wasted my time, it's probably one that I actually own, and that's Psychic Academy. And it's just trashy anime that has a shitty plot, but it was also my first manga that I ever bought, so I have the anime here for like no fucking reason. For memories more so than actual,
That's fair.
You liked it?
Yeah, it's a constant reminder that you used to have bad taste.
Do you still have the mangas, or did we get rid of those?
Which one? No, I got rid of those like years ago.
My
Okay.
first manga was Revolutionary Girl Utena. I don't regret that at all.
No,
that is
don't-
a
That's
good
not one
ass
to
fucking
regret.
series.
That's a good one.
Good job.
It's my first ever manga.
You did good compared to me.
I mean,
Because I was like, hey, I like the cover. She's got a sword. Hell yeah. And I read it and I was like, this is great.
it's a good one. What was it? I remember when Steven Universe second part came out, and then they had the two of his mother's pearls finally meet, and then they fused together to create the one giant pearl, and it had the Princess Utena look to it, and I was just like, Lydia, look!
Yeah.
I was just like, I know what Rebecca Sugar watched as a kid or read.
Wasn't obvious at all.
No, not at all.
Taste.
Because she based a lot of the stuff in that series off of her childhood, like Beach City and a few
Right.
other things.
Culture.
Culture.
So, what was it last week? Or no, this past week.
Yeah.
The winners was announced in Crunchyroll, which
We totally forgot.
honestly, it kind of caught up to me. I thought it was gonna happen at like there was gonna be a big fanfare, and they were like, "Here's the winners." What?
Yeah, was there even like
An event.
I don't
event?
think there was. I think they just kind of announced it, and that was it. Because I don't remember. Because all I knew is that someone was doing. Joey was saying something about it, and he was gonna react to it on Twitch or whatever.
Oh.
And I was like, wait, it already happened. Like,
wow. That was fast.
immediately I texted Lydia. I was like, so this happened.
Yeah, he comes walking to my office. He goes, "We missed the Crunchyroll Awards," and I was like, "What?" He goes, "We missed them." I was like, "How?" He goes, "They happened last week." I was like, "Oh."
Oh.
Yeah, just out of nowhere. So like,
So then he's sitting there like at my doorway, like looking through the finalists and who won, and I was just like, "Okay."
Yeah, I don't think I haven't sat down and looked at them, so this is gonna be new for me.
oh, let's start from the bottom to the top, dude.
Let's go.
Yeah, so starting up, we're not gonna go through all of the VA performances.
No.
Yeah,
We'll
let's-
just go through English and Japanese. English, I'm gonna say just because it's funny. The English voice actor that won was David Wald. I never heard of him, but that's the dude that did Adam from Skate Infinity.
English version.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I actually heard him in it, and it was good.
Do they have a clip of him?
I don't know, but I'll put up the clip somewhere.
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I remember the dub not being bad.
It was actually pretty good for like a couple episodes I watched, and yeah, he was creepy enough for it, definitely.
Beautiful.
It was basically the same feeling. He definitely said snow, the same horrible way of saying it. It felt awful. No, you don't. There's no actual clips. They just
now I gotta rewatch the entire series. I got tired of it for a little bit because the Discord group I'm part of is obsessed with it, and that was like the only thing they were.
Oh, like too bad.
It was like the only thing they were talking about for like
Oh, wow.
months. So I had to mute the channel and I was like, there are other. It's a BL Discord. I was like, there are other ones
Besides that?
It's
No.
fine.
And it's friendship, okay? Friendship.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Shut
No,
up.
the fuck it's
I tried. No.
I wanted-
It's
the way
obvious.
the way Longa looked at Rengi, the way Rengi looked at Longa, that's not friendship.
No, that's friendship.
I don't look at any of my friends like that.
I wanted
That's
to punch
bullshit.
him though. I wanted to punch Rengi when he had his whole he's better than me, and so thus I am.
His jealousy moment.
Yeah, I wanted to bro, get the fuck over yourself.
Well, what are you supposed to do when you come in, you're actually somewhat decent, and then someone just
Yeah,
out
but
of
what's
nowhere just
I'm
I don't know how
a
to.
beginner.
I,
Oh, woops! I beat this guy. Is that good? Did I do it right?
and Longer comes
But it
up
wasn't like he
did
was
I
trying
do
to be-
good?
But it wasn't
Did I do good?
the Labrador,
me.
the Labrador that he is.
Oh my god. For real?
But no, it wasn't like he came in and went, "Oh, look at me." It was just kind of like, "Oh, this is exciting. I got my groove back after this because this bad thing happened with my dad."
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he's just like, he's better than me. Like, bro, get the fuck over yourself.
Alright, hold on real quick. I think the thing crashed.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, like 3 people sent me that one.
No, she doesn't know.
Oh, she doesn't know.
It's a weeb.
Oh.
Okay, so we're back.
Okay, here.
We're in here. What was it? Oh no, not her.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you don't know yet.
No,
the
what?
boss is a total weeb.
What?
Yeah, he's a total weeb. His presentations are insane. Look.
Konnichiwa, everyone.
That's what I like to hear.
Konnichiwa.
I hope everyone had an excellent weekend. Now, in regards to today's meeting, I'm sorry to say, but sales are way down, you guys. I expect a lot more from all of you. I know you're trying your best, but I'm gonna need you to try even harder next quarter. Stop acting like sussy bakas and increase those sales. Now, a quick announcement from my assistant.
Oh, God, I forgot about her.
Hey losers! Next Thursday we're going to be having a staff dinner, so make sure that you prepare. Senpai and I worked really hard to make sure that it's the best staff dinner ever. Alright, see you later!
What?
Sad thing is, I have a coworker like that. I've told you about it multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time comes in, Konnichiwa des. I'm like,
That didn't make sense.
oh, just in the morning. It's just.
Please don't. I had, what was it?
Sunrise and Rose. Like textbook Japanese versus real Japanese, where you're like, Ohayo gozaimasu. You're like, Azas!
What?
Us. Please. Cheese.
It's just a level of just grunts.
Yeah. That's like ramen shot. It's like walking into an authentic ramen shot.
Ishai!
There's just a certain type of level of communication that you'll just never get anywhere else.
Nope.
Wonderful.
And you know you're in a good spot when they do that. It cracked me up every time we used to go to Moe's after church sometimes. And like for whatever reason we'd walk in and they go, welcome to Moe's, welcome to Moe's. And then like me and my sister, when we lived in Tampa, we would walk down to the firehouse that was down from our house. At one point, I don't know what it was, but these guys, I guess they were having a day. Because we walked in and they have to do the whole welcome firehouse. And the first person goes, welcome firehouse, and the next person welcome firehouse. And then like at one point somebody, I guess they were like either hyped up on sugar or whatever, they went, firehouse!
Firehouse. Oh, God.
I just remember, like, you were talking about Moe's. I just remember the one time I went over there. I think it was the one in, like, Clarn at the time. And, like, they kept saying it, and one guy just got to the point where he was getting tired and just screamed, Moe's! I'm like, oh, God! Because there was, like, a group of us in there, and it was like, we just all went, and he was just like, Moe's! I'm like, hi?
Oh, my God.
I'll take a home wrecker?
Can I just get some nachos?
Can we get some queso?
May I have queso? You want queso?
Queso!
Yes. Please. I feel like Oliver Twist. What is happening?
Please, Dad, like some more.
Like some queso. Oh my God, where were we at? Oh,
you were talking about you went.
Yeah, we only did the voice
we
actor.
got Skate, right?
Yeah, so
Skate.
Japanese one now.
Japanese. I think it was really obvious. It's Yuki Kaji.
Aaron.
Yeah.
I
I mean, one scene was enough to make him like the best on that scene. Just him and Reinhardt. Reinhold. Reinhardt. Did I say it right?
Reiner, sorry.
Reiner.
God
damn it.
You're mixing up him and Bertolt.
Yeah, that's what it is. But I'm also like keep mentioning
Which,
the
I mean,
character
yeah,
from
I ship it, but like, that's not his name.
Hey, this is not. The conversation will come later. Shh. We'll get to that, okay?
But yeah, no, Reiner.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, thank you. I will probably be corrected again within 5 minutes. Best film, you can probably guess. It's Mugen Train.
And there was like we had what Belle. We liked Belle. We went and saw the movie,
We liked it,
but we don't. I
Not
think
best film.
The ending was weak.
Yeah, not best film.
I think we walked out of the movie going, but wait, what happened?
Like, you don't think that...
As soon as you turned it, I can't remember. You were like, what happened to the kids? And Mike was like, oh, they dead.
That's it. That was what it was. That's what it was. I was like, there ain't no way the father could just come back and be like, I'm going to kill y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
How dare you snitch on me? Like, come on, man.
Still feeling emotional. I'm like...
I'm a little
did.
sad words bubble up didn't get it, but
I haven't seen that one. I mean,
haven't seen it either.
No, we watched Words Bubble Up.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we did.
When?
We watched it on at home one
You're
weekend.
You're talking about Ride the Wave.
No, we watched Words Bubble Up like soda pop. Remember the kid was like he had a hard time publicly speaking.
Oh shit, we did. I'm so sorry. It was actually a really, really good movie.
It's on
was.
Netflix, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, now I remember it. Okay. Yeah, it was a surprise, like how good it was. Like it's just a lovely like commentary on like
Young love
and artistry
Aw.
and like stuff like it was really like a commentary of like young love and like growing and a kind of a coming age story. Like it was actually really good.
Mhm.
I don't think it was better than Mugen Train, but I also
Mugen
did
Train, I mean, that was a damn good movie.
That was
Yeah.
a good movie.
like
That
Budget.
theater busted out my eardrums.
Budget,
The entire
the
time
movie.
I'm sitting there watching it, I'm like,
oh yeah. Did you know UFO Table did it?
Oh my god, UFO table?
Holy
what?
shit!
UFO Table?
I don't think they told us enough in credits. They
I
need to
don't
at least
see-
say it like 20 more times.
Yeah, I have no idea who was the producer, who made that anime.
At all. I can't tell. Best comedy, even though I don't know if I agree with it, is Komi Can't Communicate.
Wasn't Uramachi Onisan on there?
Yeah.
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 That should have been best
I
comedy.
agree, but
That shit was hilarious.
I agree, but I did read later like a lot of people just didn't get it, like the comedy, because it was
Oh, they're probably children.
Yeah.
and they're
Or
like,
like middle school or
yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
They haven't
They haven't had-
haven't had the life drained from themselves.
oh
yet.
yeah, but like also the
Get them
type of
into
comedy.
retail for a week. They're good.
But it also wasn't like super slapstick and obvious. It was
Yeah.
very much like funny
Yeah, that's what I'm
things.
saying. It's like it's dry humor.
Yeah, it's very
from
dry
a
humor.
30-year-old
Us.
man.
It's like the British Office.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, like it was.
kids
I thought it
know.
was way funnier, but yeah, a lot of people were like, "I don't get it." I'm like, well,
Give
get
it 20
educated,
years,
bitch.
kid.
too
That'll
relatable.
be you too.
I'm happy with Best Fantasy.
What was this slime?
Yeah, that time I got reincarnated as Slime Season 2. That got Best Fantasy, which
Jobless. No,
I would rather have.
Jobless reincarnation.
Jobless.
Yeah.
Way better. I was actually kind of angry about that.
Yeah, I think
But I also
Jobless
I
would've
also
been
really
better.
liked Case Study of Vanitas.
I watched like 2 episodes. I need to go back and finish the rest of it.
I haven't finished it, but I've read enough of the manga up until the point where they stopped animating it.
From what I watched, I would say it's like definitely top 2. Not like I think it was better than Slime, like in terms of certain
I would have
stuff.
to
But I
agree.
think Jobless Reincarnation was the
Why
best
did that
fantasy
not get
all
Best
around.
Fantasy? That was the animation alone should have gotten it,
That was
dude.
wonderful.
But yeah, another
But I'm happy with Slime because I like Slime.
Mm.
best action, Jujutsu Kaisen,
Yeah.
which I'm okay with, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That there's some great animation and choreography
Budget.
for it. Budget, yeah.
Thank you, my
Best
best
friendo.
friendo.
Besto friendo.
I mean, that's
Oh my god, I loved the scene with them.
I love it
Yeah.
so much.
probably that scene alone was what gave it best action. But there was a lot of really, really good scenes. Like my favorite is still, what's her face, Maki and no, not Maki. God damn it,
Which scene is it?
Nobara?
Nobria versus.
Are you talking about like the main redhead girl?
Yes.
Yeah, I think her name's Nobara.
Yeah, and against the gun chick. I can't remember her name right now, unfortunately.
Mai?
My
As in like Maki's sister?
yeah.
Mai.
Yeah. I thought that was
That
a
was a
really
good
good.
one.
I thought that was a really good fight.
I like the fight scene between the 2 demons and Maki and I don't remember his name now. The main character.
Yuji?
Yuji.
Yuji?
Yeah. Where they had to fight the 2 the brothers.
Mm.
And she just goes, "All right, well, if you're gonna curse us, well, I'm taking you down with me." Oh,
I completely forgot that was the second
Yeah,
core.
that was Nobara, not Maki.
Okay.
Maki's the girl with the long ponytail and the glasses.
That's our
Yeah.
best girl.
That, oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
Mm.
I've seen some really good cosplayers too, and I'm like,
Mhm.
Rein
Ma'am.
it in. Rein it
Ma'am.
in. Mommy. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Mommy.
God.
Sorry.
sorry.
Oh,
Titties, sorry.
Titties.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
So best drama went to
To Your Eternity.
which I agree on that one. I haven't seen it yet, but
I watched a few episodes and then I started reading the manga and
Oh,
then
it's-
cried.
yeah,
I haven't finished the manga. I only got to the point where they stopped in the anime.
we have 2 of them.
I just read it online.
They're somewhere. Oh yeah, we
It's
have
on the
2 of 'em.
Crunchyroll app.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah, we grabbed the
It
manga
is
almost
also from the
immediately.
same person that did
A Silent Voice.
Silent Voice. So, did you want to cry or did you want to cry?
I feel like though she was like, "Yo, dog, you know how Silent Voice was like super sad and shit in some cases? How about we just make this like
An entire series.
absolutely depressing the entire time?"
Yeah, see, so To Your Eternity was one that I started watching completely blind. Like, I didn't read what it was about. I didn't read any synopsis about it. I didn't talk to anyone about it. I was just like, let's start this one. And I'm
This
like,
looks nice.
oh, okay, it's like an isekai, I guess, where, like, you know, this kid and his dog starts traveling. Oh my god, Andy's dead. What the fuck? This is so sad. And I'm like,
Spoilers.
okay, now the dog is a person. Okay, yeah, sure. He's gonna travel the world. And he's like, oh, he meets a little girl. I'm like, oh, that's cute. He's gonna travel with a companion now. Dead. And I'm like, why? Why? And then I'm like, okay, I see a pattern forming here. I'm not gonna get attached to the next one. And then they made the next one, like, way longer. Like, you know, like years. Because he stayed in that one spot with the kid with the weird, like, mask over his face.
Yeah.
That's where I stopped it, by the way. And then I'm like, all right, yeah, maybe there is some good... Gets crushed, and I'm like, I need to take a break. So I put that down, and I haven't picked it back up because I'm like, I'm gonna get destroyed if I just binge this.
I can't wait till I finally just binge all of it. And I'm like,
Oh.
that's why
We're gonna-
you're gonna see me in the corner like there's nothing
good anymore.
nothing right in the world.
There's no
Everything's shit. We're all gonna die.
I'm just gonna have the tissue box with me at all times.
I mean, that's how I felt about at the end of season 3 of Attack on Titan. You're just like pointing over at the edge, and he's like, "If we kill our enemies, we'll finally be free." And I'm like, "Oh man, no, there is no hope anymore. Like all the hope is
everything's
gone.
shit.
Everything is shit."
God damn it.
I'm like, "Oh my god."
All right. Horimiya got best romance.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
It's so good.
Yeah,
I want to read the manga first before I watched it.
I agree. You should read the manga first.
I need to read the manga.
But the anime is real good. It's
It
just it just makes it really, really pretty. So,
I mean,
but
I believe that.
yeah, but I do think you should just read the manga. But I
mean, I want to do
it's-
both. I want to read the manga first and then watch the anime.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But like,
just binge the manga. Just
how would I say that series for me, like reminded me of, like older like shoujo, like His and Her Circumstance and like Lovely Complex, where it was just like bog standard his her kind of
I got
like love
slight,
story.
like younger version of Watakoi out of it, which was really nice.
I love Wotakoi so much.
I love it so much too.
We
Have
need
you
we
guys
need
caught up on the manga?
no.
No, we need to go get the what were we up 2 behind now?
We kind of
How many do
only
you have?
4?
4 or 5. I can't remember.
No, we have like 3 or 4.
4 then.
They're in my office.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
staring
the
at
fifth one. The fifth one.
I'm
just
staring
came
at
out.
Comey instead.
Yeah. Huh?
The fifth one just came out.
Oh,
did
okay, so
it?
we're not too far behind then.
Yeah, we're purposely just waiting for the releases that come here to read it.
What?
The US releases for the manga.
It
Yeah.
is.
I know that, like, because it isn't it ahead on the in Japan.
I have 5 volumes of the manga
I know. I thought you were reading ahead, like
online.
online. Okay,
No.
never mind.
No, I'm
My-
buying them as they come out.
Okay,
That's
okay,
why I
same
said
here.
volume 5 just came out.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought when you say "Are you caught up?" I thought you meant like online.
No. I
Oh,
think
okay.
it's done.
It is.
Also-
Oh, is
They
it?
finished over in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm happy with that one. But yeah, you'll like the anime for it. It's really well done. Best fight scene. Can
That's
you...
the friendo.
It is that scene. Exactly that scene.
Good. That's the one that I voted for.
I think I did too. Because the only other ones that I thought were even close to being as good was
What were the other options?
Yuji and
Naruto, obviously. The other fight scene I was talking about.
Eren Yeager versus the Warhammer Titan. I mean, that was okay.
That was okay.
It was alright.
Definitely not fight of the year.
I definitely wouldn't have like thought about the fights being the most important part of
Attack on Titan. No.
Attack on Titan's
Not
like
this
first
season.
part. Not at all. Like
The fluorite eyes, Vivi.
I haven't-
That scene was okay, but I don't think it was worth.
I think I liked the fight because it had a lot of emotion to it.
Yes.
Like it was very obvious, like of like years of like emotion that came out of it. So I thought that was a pretty good fight. But I do think
The best of friend one because the choreograph on that one was really good.
yeah just
It just worked really well. The fight was good. The definitely budget.
Yes.
Fight was good. Choreography was great. Music was awesome.
Absolutely.
And of course, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck about best antagonist Aaron Yeager. Yeah, fuck them kids.
Also nominated for Pro Tag for some reason.
Right, like as I saw that one first, I'm like, Pro Tag.
Excuse me?
In season 4? No,
No.
absolutely not.
No.
Then it was like best antagonist. I'm like, that makes sense.
I guess
This
unless
guy-
you count
this
him as
guy-
the old man. Like
He overstepped the bounds. Mm-mm.
He stopped being a pro tag in season 3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it was like, oh, okay, everyone's gonna die. And I was like,
Oh.
oh, shit, all right.
You won't like this. I forgot about that.
What?
So best pro tag went to Otokawa from Odd Taxi, actually.
I
which
mean,
is
it's not like I have anything against it. What were the other weapons?
Aaron, Yuji, Joe from Megalobox, Boji, and Ioto from Wonder Egg Priority.
I mean, I don't really have any strong feelings about any of these.
Oh, really?
I would have gone Joe
Not
for
really.
Megalo Boxing personally.
I think Joe was fine, but I think he was better in the first season.
Agreed.
I mean, if anything, I probably would have said Yuji.
Mm,
Just a
I
very typical shonen.
Yeah.
I was like, I love
Yeah.
Otokawa, but I don't know if he was best pro tag. I think like the circumstances that's around that happens to him in the series is what makes him interesting, and his reactions to everything. But yeah,
where we at?
Yeah, that was just kind of like a
character design.
meh one.
Character design goes to Jujutsu Kaisen.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it. What were the other ones?
The other ones we had,
Oh, I think I voted for Skate.
yeah, Rankings of Kings, 4-8, Skate,
didn't-
Odd Taxi, and Wonder Egg.
Like the animation in Ranking of Kings.
It kind of has like an old school style.
It
to
does, but I didn't like it then either.
That's fair.
I think we had the conversation as you
like
don't like
animation
anything.
animation's gotten way better over the years.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
totally.
Like when it first came out, no, it was garbage. But I mean, it was great at the time. Yay! Why would we regress back to that?
Because that's, I
I
guess,
think
isn't it an older story?
I don't know.
Because if it's an older story and that's what the manga it was in looked like, then fine, that makes sense. I guess. But then why would they do that? Because you had... It's clear they can redo these old school mangas because they did.
Right, they did
Dororo.
Dororo.
Yeah, which
They did
I
not make that the
flip 'em.
same.
No, and I flip them. Like there were certain styles that you could tell were related to the whole
Yeah, for sure.
Tezuka style, especially when Dororo shows up. Like you're like, oh no, you can see it slightly in her face, but otherwise the other ones you're like, he's pretty.
I think in ranking, I want to say in ranking of Kings, and like, I don't know, don't at me because I just started it. Like, I think it's just a choice that has to do with story. But again, I haven't finished it. You watch more than I have.
Yeah, I think I'm only on episode. I only finished episode 12.
Right.
So
I mean, that's way
definitely-
more than I
I've
have.
seen clips here and there on TikTok and YouTube, but I
really
haven't
good.
actually watched it all. So,
So good.
I keep forgetting to like just sit down and just watch it.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't watched any anime in 5 weeks.
Yeah, neither have we. We keep trying to sit down to watch the Doll Maker one, but
That one's so cute. Oh my
Dress
God.
Up, Dress Up
wanna see
Darling.
it. I've seen clips that I really like. Yeah,
Oh
Dress
my
Up Darling.
God.
I want to watch it so bad.
Oh my God, it's so good.
When I first watched the preview, I was like, this reminds me of Skip Beat. I want to watch it so badly for no reason.
I had no
Are we
interest
watching
in
it
it
tonight?
initially. And then
Really?
and then Kevin was like, yo, you gotta watch this. And I was like, okay. Like, and that's when 2 episodes were out. And I was like, oh my fucking God, this is adorable.
No, I was super in as soon as I watched the preview.
I saw a clip. I guess it was like a scene from like his childhood where like, I guess the girl made fun of him for the doll that he had.
He makes Hina dolls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it
And
was
some
just
girl
like,
made fun of him because she was like, that's a stupid hobby. That's
Yeah.
weird. You're a boy. And he's
I
just
saw
like,
the clip for that, and I'm
"But
like, nope, I have to
made it."
watch this now.
Mhm.
It's so cute.
No, it looks great.
What are we doing? Best director now
It is best director.
for Odd Taxi, which that's fair. I heard a lot of people really liked it because it had like this Quentin Tarantino-esque vibe to it.
It's very different from every other, like in terms of like how the direction was done.
I would have said Sunny Boy, but that would have been my choice.
I have never watched Sunny Boy, so I also was like, I don't want to make that decision because I never watched Sunny Boy, and I have a feeling I probably would like push towards Sunny Boy once I finally watch it.
Sunny Boy, it's not. I mean, they're completely different genres, but I get the same vibes from Sunny Boy as I did with Perfect Insider.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Different genres, not at all connected at all. But I just
That's very different, but yeah.
the vibes are the same.
I would have personally just gone with Megaloboxing too, just because I liked the story of that, because you had basically him coming back from like obviously family tragedy, financial tragedy, and then also just self-deprecation and him weaning himself off of drugs and stuff and just coming back to
I
what he
haven't
was.
seen any of it.
It's so good.
So you're saying like Sunny Boy is like Like you reminding me of the Perfect Insider. Is
because
it
it's a mystery.
okay? Is it also like
Kind
a
of.
slow burn? Like
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, because that's the thing about Taxi, because it's also
Slow burn.
a slow burn murder mystery.
Is it?
Yeah,
I only watched like an episode or two.
yeah. It's a
Ow.
ongoing like slow burn murder
Ooh.
mystery. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like you popped a blister.
I got probably came from skating. I
Yeah.
haven't. That makes sense.
Yeah. Do you need a band-aid?
I will later.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
fine now.
Best score went to Mugen Train, the show.
That's fair.
Is it?
Yeah, because I've heard some of the music from
What
it.
are the other
It's
ones?
actually
I would have went to
the
86
other
instead.
ones.
Yeah, I would have said 86. Always Sawano.
Vivi
No,
was
80
okay.
86. That. Oh my God, Sawano's like the. He just keeps upping himself like on it.
Hiroyuki Sawano. Always. If that's even an option, him.
Actually, it's funny because I think his score in 86 is better than an Attack on Titan to me, personally.
I need to actually go back and finish that anime.
You should.
I'm trying. I need to rewatch it.
It's so good.
I know. I mean, I really liked it. The only like the first few episodes that I did see of it.
Just
Right.
rewatch it.
I
at
just
this
need to
point.
sit there and rewatch the entire thing because it's been so long since I've even. Looked
The only
at
other
it.
one I think is a good nod is Megalobox. 'Cause
That score for the entire series.
it worked
was
very
so
well
good.
for the season.
It was really well done. All right, can you guess best girl?
Call me.
Nope.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, I was kind of mad about that, but
Huh.
Yeah.
Nobara, which I'm also happy about though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not mad about it. She's a good character.
Yeah,
But
I mean, like any of the women in Jujutsu Kaisen are very strong character. I fucking love all
I
of
thought
them.
Komi was gonna get it too.
I'm kind of more happy with that win though because I like it better that it's like
At least it's not Toru.
Yeah,
I would
love
have
her.
I would have.
I love her,
would've
but
I would've been
fucking
angry.
hate Toru. She annoys the shit out of me.
she's
fair.
fucking stupid.
I love Fruits Basket. It's one of my favorite mangas.
but she's the worst part of
I
it.
hate Toru. She's just so annoying.
Okay, I know I get that because there were moments where I'm like, bitch, just cry, just fucking cry.
She is the
and
worst part of that
scream
series.
And shout and just get everything out because you clearly are bottling it up and it's not healthy.
I can't wait for that. What was it? The new like short series or something of that nature?
Oh, the
Yeah.
spinoff about her parents. I'm
Yeah,
gonna cry
I want that so
fucking
badly.
hard.
I want to watch it because I was always curious about her parents.
Oh my god, I'm so
Everyone knows.
Best boy
Everyone
went
needs to know.
yeah, oh yeah, best boy.
Yeah, best boy went to Boji from.
Yeah, I know,
1916s.
absolutely. That,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm okay with
Jeff?
that.
You watch. He's deaf and mute.
Okay.
You watch the first episode and you're like, best boy, hands down. Nothing other no one compares.
He got the shit out
I
of the
agree
stick
with
from
you
what
on that.
understand,
I
and then
totally
he
agree.
kinda redeemed
He does
himself.
get the shit the shit out of this dick, cause like he's deaf and he's mute and he's tiny and he's weak and he has like no powers, and like everyone makes fun of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's the older of the two brothers, so like he was supposed to become king, but everyone thinks he can't do it because he's fucking weak and he can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that they actually had like sign language in there. I kind of wish Izumi from Horimiya got it, but
Dude, watch the first episode of Ranking of Kings.
I
know.
And you will
No.
change your mind.
No,
I promise.
sure
you.
it
I
will.
totally agree. I totally agree. Like he's amazing. Like compared to the other characters.
okay. Best ending sequence.
Ending or opening? Sorry.
Ending,
Oh, okay.
of course, goes to.
Mugen Train,
Mugen
the
Train.
series.
I'm trying to remember the ending song.
I don't remember. We did. Well, to be fair, we also haven't watched it, the series version.
Oh, I did.
I did not.
But those were the nominees. You got
I would have went
Shogeki.
with Skate. I liked Skate.
I think Skate was better.
Skate was definitely better.
Let's get
The ending to So I Was some Spider So What? It's funny just because it's kind of like this baby metal type ending. It's really funny,
Huh.
but I don't think it would have gotten best. But it's cute. All right, opening sequence. Can you guess which one?
Attack on Titan.
Obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no contest. I liked the song Crybaby, so I wanted to go for Tokyo Revengers, but the animation wasn't as good as Attack on Titan.
It was super mediocre.
That'll take it.
It was mediocre. The song was great. I fucking love that song. Like when that came out, I was just like binging that, just like back to back to back
Right.
to back to
No,
back.
the opening that they're talking about is that one was like from the ones that did Rage of Bahamut, or is that
Which one?
the one that won? Is that the same ones that did the Rage of Bahamut? The one
No,
oh,
that's
okay.
the new as for the second core, the
Okay.
second part, Sim.
This one was My War.
Oh,
Mhm.
that one. The
Boku no Senso.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like.
Yeah, no, I can see
Although
that.
this season's fucking fire too.
Oh my God, Sim, bro.
I was like, okay,
No, let's
okay,
fucking go.
let's fucking go.
I was so surprised because like I love Sim ever since like again Rage of Bahamut,
Yeah.
but they never went that hard, and I was like, okay, let's go. Like I'm like, oh, I recognize the voice, and it's like beware. I'm like, holy shit,
Oh, yeah,
who the
let's
fuck is that?
We were listening to the whole song in the car on the way to his parents' place, and he goes, "I'm sorry, what the fuck?" Because like at one point it just stops and turns into slight reggae, and then goes right back into
There's
like,
a reggae
grinding.
break for no reason.
I haven't listened to the full version yet.
Yeah, it's I
I
think
saw that
good,
I saw that
but-
it came out, but I just haven't actually.
I
Sit
think I
down and
posted it
listened
on our Discord, but yeah, it's a great song. It's just a random reggae break in it out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's not like super hard reggae. It's just like little, and I'm like, "Yep, that's reggae."
All right.
It's like literally like 4 bars and then straight back to hard.
All right. Brief
What,
moment of
best
peace.
animation?
Yeah, I had one more thing about the opening. You
What?
know, Cryberry, we were talking about how the animation wasn't that good. You know what it reminded me of, though? Like, I was thinking about, when I was watching it, was the opening to Erased.
Oh,
And that was Asian Kung Fu.
Asian Kung Fu Generation, yeah.
And I was like, this song is amazing.
So good.
but the
Opening was
animation-
so forgettable.
I mean, it was okay. I mean, I think it had better animation than the Tokyo Revengers did.
I do. I just had the same exact feeling of like,
And then, like,
I will
that's-
never remember this.
That's me saying that, you know, I love Tokyo Revengers. I thought it was a great anime.
It is
was
a
hype
great
as
anime.
fuck. Opening sequence just
Meh.
compared to Attack on Titan was not as good.
Oh,
See,
hell
that's
yeah.
Had
fair.
Attack on Titan not been there, I probably would have went with Tokyo Revengers opening.
Yeah, no.
Just because
Apparently,
Cryberry is just a fucking good song.
whoever's creating the opening and ending for Attack on Titan, I just want to go, "What are you
I kinda
okay?
wish-
Who hurt you?"
I kind of wish they would have had the opening to
Which one? Think about it. Think about it.
the Snow White Noise.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Like
god.
the first opening.
The first opening.
opening.
You mean the one they just randomly changed after like a few episodes?
the
Yeah,
hell?
to like, you know,
Some other
Something
weird
typical as fuck.
some
Your typical shonen
was it
like
Spy
opening.
Air that they
something,
changed it to.
Something like that.
I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't like
It was your typical
It
shonen
wasn't as
it
good.
was.
opening.
Yeah, it wasn't as good. It didn't go with the fucking anime.
It didn't. I was kind of upset that they changed that. I would have expected that like 12 episodes later and going into like the next season or next half of this first season, but it didn't do that. It just 3 episodes later, done. But wait,
Especially
no, bring
since-
that back. And then they didn't even have it for the ending either. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, especially since the first one went so hard too. Like
Yeah.
you were like, "Da, da, da, oh my god, this is beautiful." I'm like,
like,
oh
yeah.
shit.
Go show me some gold.
I was like, oh shit, all right, like this sounds cool.
Right, best animation went to
3, 2, 1.
Demon
Attack on
Slayer.
Titan.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm just playing the thing. I thought it went to Attack on Titan.
No. That's anime of the year. I'm talking about best animation.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just squared.
spoilers.
Sorry. Best animation. Oh yeah, Attack on Titan. Mugen Train.
Did you know UFO Table did it?
Oh my god, did they?
My god.
UFO table?
Okay, so here's my thing. I have an argument to that. I still think Jabba's reincarnation should have gotten it instead.
Yes.
I was
Budget.
torn between the two.
I just feel like
Wait,
Jabba's
was it the movie or the show?
The show.
Yeah, the show.
the
series?
show.
Mm.
Train arc. Yeah.
You know what I mean, right? Like,
Jabba's
and we know, like,
reincarnation-
Jabba's reincarnation should have got it.
because
Yeah.
I think Jabba's reincarnation, the first part was the like proof of having a studio only work on one anime can do. Like it's
Like, oh wow, look at this fucking beautiful ass world we made, and I was like, oh shit,
God.
look at that beautiful. Wow.
That's beautiful.
we have time.
and you can focus on the animation of a
Resources?
character.
What?
What is this?
Did that character just get 20 frames plus? What?
And water. We'll spend fucking 3 weeks on this one
water.
fucking droplet.
Like, oh wow, this is art. Holy shit.
Yeah. So this was the nominees for what? Best animation?
Yeah. All right. Which one are you looking at?
The next one.
Oh, the next one. Yeah, the nominations
For-
for Anime of the Year.
Yeah, so these were the nominations. They had 86, Jujutsu Kaisen, Ranking of the Kings, Attack on Titan, Odd Taxi, and Sunny Boy. And of course, Attack on Titan Part 1.
Yeah.
I think they all deserve.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would have been fine for either of them to like be up there, but I mean,
It's really hard to beat Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan
really
final
is.
season part 1 was
They're
just
going heavy
a
into
perfect.
this one.
It's just a perfect continuation of what was happening with like the 3rd season, and then
So
just
good.
up the game like
So good.
4 times on top of that.
Well, I mean, it's the final part, so they might as well go hard, right? Go hard or go home.
Well,
Hard to
my
go.
biggest thing about that is that the most perfect part of that is that it's a different studio, and I argue did way better with it than any of the other seasons. I think season 3 is still amazing because it just got better every time, but it keeps going to that idea like every single season has been getting better and better and better. And Mappa like kind of taking up the reins when nobody else wanted to pick it up.
That's crazy.
I mean, Mappa pretty much just went, no, give us. We'll take this.
We'll do it.
We got this.
We got this. And then,
Issues with Crunch on the side.
yeah. Yeah, I think either one of those was good, but Attack on Titan definitely took the cake this year.
So
It's
yeah,
probably gonna do it next year too.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
We haven't started it yet. We're kind of just waiting
Yeah.
for a
'Cause
couple
we do,
episodes
like,
to come in.
we wait for like a whole bunch of episodes again, and then we
do
binge
that.
it.
Don't do that. Don't
We
stop
know
it.
we already know what happens.
I know, so do I.
Don't do that. We're trying to.
What are you gonna say?
We're bingers, okay? We're bingers, okay? That's
we like
why.
to binge. We just like being lazy for a day and just watch everything at once.
We want to scream and lose our voices in one night, not every night, okay?
That's so much more fun.
Wake up the next morning. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, been smoking like 2 packs a day.
I mean, that's how it was after the Olympics. The fucking
Speaking of which, that's why I wanted
the
to get
drama that was
Oh no.
this year. So much drama.
I heard like a lot of drama with like the skate races.
What?
the figure skating.
No, the ice skating races. There
I
was
don't know, I
some
didn't watch
drama that
those.
happened with that part,
I don't know, probably.
and
I
like
was
a
focusing
shit
mainly
ton
on
of
the
people
figure
getting
skating.
hurt on the slopes.
Oh, and the speed
Probably.
races.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was some
okay.
drama that happened there, but then like I kept seeing so many. There was the
Half pipe?
the half pipe. A couple people broke their legs and got hurt, and then
Oh shit.
like,
Oh, damn.
the bobsled that I showed you, that guy, a couple people got hurt on that one. Literally finished the race unconscious downhill.
Oh, the freestyle, the
Mhm.
jumping, not the bobsled.
No, not the bobsled. Yeah, the free jumping. Excuse me. A lot of people finished that unconscious.
Well,
Yeah, they got hurt. But I did see a lot of really good ones. The half pipe one, I saw one person. Oh my god, he's a popular American or
Shaun
Canadian.
White?
Shaun White.
Yeah, I saw his run. Oh my god,
I didn't see that
it was
one.
beautiful. to
I was
watch.
mainly just watching the figure skating.
I know.
I mean, I was mostly watching just like the snow shit because that's my favorite part. And watch Shaun White. I was like, oh, cool, he did amazing. Cool, moving on.
I thought it was
Did he get a
cool.
medal?
Yeah, I think he got silver. I want to say. Shit, I don't remember. 'Cause-
I'll look it up later.
yeah, I'll look it up.
I know Chloe Kim got gold again.
Oh
God,
no!
I think she did.
I'm
did
so
Nathan-
shocked if she
How
did.
did Nathan do? Oh no.
Nathan did fine.
Okay. Did he place?
Yeah, he got gold.
Oh, okay, cool.
I have feelings about that.
Oh, bad feelings, good feelings, mixed.
Annoyed.
Why? Did you want your other guy to get it?
Yuzuru Hanyu?
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
He's a better skater overall.
Oh,
Nathan Chen
sorry.
is a stamina monster who can do a bunch of quads, and then all of his points go to the technical score, which is fine.
Oh,
Great, good for you. But overall, like skating ability, like interpretation of the music, like the way that you can't take your eyes off someone while they're performing. Yuzuru Hanyu is a better skater
Agreed.
by far.
I do have to agree on that one.
true.
So I think Nathan Chen is a good skater, but that's about it.
That's
Right.
fair.
I don't really. And I also get really annoyed that the American media, like, following it is just like, oh my god, Nathan Chen, Nathan Chen, Nathan Chen, Nathan Chen, Nathan Chen, Nathan Chen, Nathan Chen. Like, there's no other figure skaters in the world. Just Nathan Chen. Just Nathan Chen. Like, I get it, because he's the best one that America has, but
What about this guy or this person or this
like,
person?
oh my god, the best skater ever lived. I'm like, no.
That's what they have to like pick one person and like make a big fucking deal about it for no
God,
damn
this is
reason.
the best skater of the generation. No.
No.
It's all
Absolutely not.
buzzwords. It's all buzzwords.
Yeah.
Just to make it look interesting on TV. That's all.
Did you see the Beijing? I don't know, the soldiers that were putting the flags up at the end of the ceremonies.
I watched it. Are you talking about the opening ceremony?
No, like after they would announce who the winners are and they put up the winners' flags.
No, because I was annoyed, so I was just like,
So-
all right, bedtime.
Oh,
So they would
right.
put the flags up, right? And so like they're there and they're holding it, and they go like this, and right when it's time to start raising it, it starts to raise, and they go, "Whoa!" And like it's like just the most dramatic thing ever. It's so funny.
It is. It is.
Like
a
they
lot.
went hard for no reason.
It's
on
very
that.
extra.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
But, no, there's just been so much drama. Like, in the short program, Yuzuru found a hole in the ice,
Yeah.
so
I heard about that.
he couldn't jump for his first jump because he would have
Mhm.
fallen.
Words.
So he decided not to do the jump because he would have fucking fell and then he would have had points taken away. So instead of trying not to destroy his performance, he was just like, I'll just continue with what I was doing, which is fine. Then he was like, yeah, there's a hole in the ice, probably from another skater's
Yeah.
toe part.
Mhm.
And then there was a Chinese social media.
And they were trying to say that he was blaming.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Yuzuru Hanyu just got bad karma. Like he's blaming the Chinese ice. I mean, he literally said it was probably from another skater's skates.
That's
He
reasonable.
wasn't blaming the rink.
He's just
How
like,
does
I
that even
noticed
make
this thing.
sense?
It probably came from this. That's him.
He wasn't like,
deducting.
oh, China's ice rinks are garbage. He was just like, oh, I found a hole probably from someone else's skates. That was bad luck. Whoops.
Yeah, like
That was it. And they're like, why
just-
is he over here talking shit about our skating rink? And I'm like, y'all
He's
need to calm the
not.
fuck down.
Gotta make drama for no damn reason.
Y'all gotta calm the. There is enough drama happening in this fucking year. Like,
please,
calm
please,
down.
please chill your roll.
Especially with
But
the
drama
fucking-
sales.
The drama with the Russian team.
Oh, I saw the article you posted about. I guess they were criticizing what's her face's instructor being like super stupid strict.
Okay, so how this started this year was there is a 15-year-old girl, right?
Yeah,
Who does quads, which
Yeah.
is unheard of
She
for
was at the
women's.
Skate
Jesus
America, right?
Christ.
I think so.
At
Was she?
15?
I don't remember.
the
Yeah,
Russian.
the fact that she's a woman doing quads. Women don't do quads.
Right.
Not even not.
No, yeah, she was at Skate America.
Oh yeah, I remember
The
her.
redhead.
Oh yeah, because she
Yeah.
had the Makachin
Yeah,
tissue
yeah.
cover. But like women don't do quads. Like
Okay.
they're I've seen a few of them.
She
do,
did a quad at the Skate America.
I've seen a few of them do triple axles, but like not quads. Like she's like the only, basically
is-
like the only woman that does quads.
Actually,
Added on top of that she's fucking 15 years old, a baby.
Jesus Christ.
But like she did the in the Olympics and she did the she skated for the team skate for Russia or
Mhm.
Russian Olympic Committee because they can't do Russia because of doping. But apparently there was a scandal that came out that she tested positive for a drug that was banned because it enhances your performance and like blood flow.
Mhm.
Like a few months ago.
Oh,
And that just
no.
brought in like a whole bunch of more drama because her coach, Terry,
Yeah.
is horrible.
Oh.
Like she trains her skaters to skate a certain way that destroys their bodies and it only works for a certain amount of time. Like once they get older, they can't jump like that anymore because their bodies have changed. So instead of teaching them the right way to jump and like the right way to like perform, she only teaches them like, oh, do this because you're gonna jump higher like this, but it's also breaking them. Like the gold and silver winners from last Olympics are both retired now at like 17 and 19 years old
Jesus.
because they can't. They got burnt out and they've had like injuries that they
can't recover from.
can't
Right.
recover from. And I'm like, they're not even 20, and they've had to retire because this woman is just burning out her students.
That's
So now
not
there's
cool.
there's just a whole bunch of drama, and also the fact that since she's 15, she's not technically responsible for herself. That happens at 16.
Right.
So like, she's not responsible for her doping. It's the coach. They're
Wow.
this year.
Well, I
is
mean,
just
that's
full
good
of
for her.
drama.
If you think about it, it's good for
Jesus.
her that she's not going to be held responsible for that. Because what if she didn't know? Like, what if she legitimately had no idea that that was happening to her?
I mean, I think that would be
If she did know, then that's complicit, but she's only getting out because of her age at this point. But if she didn't know, then I feel really bad for her.
Yeah, you should feel really bad for her.
Yeah.
She's fucking 15.
That's insane.
There's no way your coach should be pushing you this
No.
hard. And there was another skater that complained that was like struggling with eating disorders from then on because she also she also monitors her skaters' weights heavily.
Oh,
I don't know if
man.
you've ever seen any of the Russian women that she the coaches, but they are
No.
skinny,
Yeah, it was like -2, almost all of them.
tiny,
Ugh.
Yeah,
itty bitty.
Jesus Christ.
You need, like, I understand, like, watching what you eat and not eating junk food and stuff. That's fine. But
I
you're
mean, yeah,
a
like,
professional.
You have to jump. Like, you
Yeah.
have to keep your body under a certain weight if
Yeah,
you want to.
but you're a professional
jump higher.
athlete. You kind of need certain nutritions and occasionally those calories that, can sustain you.
Yeah, you also need, quad muscles to jump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be burning on fumes.
No. There was, what was it? I was watching, it wasn't Olympics, it was like a gymnastic event, but they do it at the Olympics too. It was fascinating to watch because, like, she did all these flips and stuff, but she was kind of, like, dancing to it and stuff, and it was just, whoo! This girl got some height on one of her jumps, and she did, like, a little triple or double in the air, and then landed it and stuck it, and I was just like, I would have twisted my ankle right at landing. I would have been down.
You would have twisted your ankle all the way up.
Yes.
You probably should avoid anything involving legs.
Look, the fact that I
You
broke
and
my
legs
leg.
is just not a thing.
No, me and legs are not a thing. Me and sports are not a thing.
Yeah,
Mm.
I tried. Been there, done that,
Frisbee.
tried, didn't work.
I feel like you're a frisbee person, maybe.
No, I
Upper
hate
body only. You don't
I
have to
hate
run. You don't
Frisbee.
have to kick any
I
balls.
would.
No,
I
somehow
wanted-
she'll still break her legs, do ultimate frisbee, and like twist her ankle trying to like catch one
It's
for no
instructions
fucking.
Get that
Unclear.
one goal for home.
Broke
for no
my
reason.
ankle.
Try to get that like forward throw out of there.
I tried to go for tennis when I was younger, but like I never had the opportunity to actually do it, and I never had access to a court to do it. And then I tried golf, but then Dad was kind of like really like very strict about it, and
Oh.
he hated it that we were like getting interested, and so eventually, stopped that because Dad was angry about it. Mind you, this is like when we were
It's a
younger.
weird thing to get angry
Yeah,
about.
it was. Well, he wasn't like "Rah," about it. He was just kind of like he was miffed and kind of like, eh.
I was kind of like, this is my thing.
Yeah, that's all I get out of
This
that.
is my hobby.
Yeah.
You can't have this.
What?
Mind you, this is when we were like a lot younger. Like now, it's, like fishing, he was fine with that. Fishing, he would like get annoyed that we were constantly like, like I don't understand how to do this, but he would take us to go fishing. Otherwise, that was it. I tried for tennis, but never had a chance to.
I feel like you'd break yourself doing tennis too.
Probably, knowing my luck, I trip over my own feet.
No,
Yeah, I could see that.
no way should get her to do roller
What?
derby.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. Again, I was telling Lydia the last
Lord.
time I went. Oh no! I've told her that if I'd gone skating, I would bust my butt. But one of the worst times I went skating was the one time I was actually doing really good, and then some kid behind me tripped me up, and I went headfirst into a brick wall.
Look, all you got to do is now bust other people's butts.
Yeah, see? You've already fallen. You've already busted your head. That's two check marks.
You're
Ahead of the game.
literally 75%.
I tried horseback riding and had the fucking horse step on
Oh my
me.
god, no, nope, none of that.
Horses are
fuck that.
terrifying.
Horses are horrible. No, thank you.
They are terrifying, but they're cool.
Nope.
I never was a horse girl. But it's just, I've tried so many different
Motherfuckers are
things.
tall.
I am not a sporty person. I am not an outdoorsy sporty person. I enjoy an occasional hike.
Yeah,
But-
see, that's where you lost me. Let's be one with nature. Nope, fuck that.
No, it's not one be nature. It's just like, this looks like a cool place to go and hike for a little bit. Let's go do that. And it's not even like a difficult one. Like, just a nice little, like, da-da-da-da-da, we're good. Adventure for the day, done. That's
With
it.
the snakes and the bugs. Nope.
Where are you hiking?
Where the fuck are you hiking?
Like, what? I ain't
She's
hiking
not
in like
wrong.
Florida.
There was that water snake at the waterfall.
Why are you? You didn't have to mention it. Fuck.
We live in Florida.
I don't just hike in Florida.
This is the Australia of the United States. Everything, the outdoors is trying to kill you.
You are not wrong. It was
Oh, look, a banana spider.
weird.
Nope. Chuck fucking walking down, a trail, and all of a sudden, God! Nope.
Look, at
Nope.
least you're less likely to someone actively try to attack you in Florida than in Australia, though.
Yeah.
Like a random vlog comes in and is like, look at you.
That and I won't do kayaking or
Kayaking's
floating
fun.
down the river. None of that.
Because you're worried that you'll just float down the river head first in.
No, I'm worried about the snakes
Oh,
Oh,
no,
that's
there's
not-
nothing wrong with that.
and gators and other
Okay, yeah, the
other live things.
We went kayaking off of the Wakala River. No, the Wasissa River. And there were a lot of little alligators. No big ones, luckily, but there was a lot of him and like a few other people were like slowly drifting towards them every time we see them, and I'm like, Mike, no, Mike, get back here.
It wasn't my fault. Okay, I slightly got pushed.
Oh, is that what you're? Is that what you're
actually,
calling
I did get pushed, and I was like, I'm trying to get my footing. By that point, a baby gator was right there. I'm like, you killed me, Nadia. You have killed me now.
It was like a 2 foot, 3 foot gator, so there were no really big ones.
Yeah.
But the funny part
where
was,
there's not gators in a pool.
Agreed.
But there are like nasty ass kids in the pool.
Yeah. There's other types of floaters.
They can't eat me.
But they can piss a lot.
Probably. It's a pool.
Who doesn't piss?
There's chemicals that kill it anyway.
Who doesn't piss in the pool,
That's
be
why
fair?
you take a shower when you get out. Easy.
It'd be that one person in the world. You take a shower when you get out?
I remember, I'm sure it's an actual thing, but you never like ever going to the swimming pool and like going out and like not taking a shower and your mom being like, you take a shower, your hair is going to turn green.
What?
My mom would always, like, we would go to my Aunt Betty's pool when she had it. And every time we'd go swimming, she had a pool house, and we could go in and, like, do, like, a quick rinse off and stuff. And she goes, did you wash off? And I went, no. She goes, you need to go do that. Your hair's going to turn green. Because the chlorine in the water, like, if you leave it in, if you don't wash your hair or anything, it will turn your hair, like, a shade of green.
It won't.
That's not true
That's
at
not
all.
true.
Well, that's what I always
That's
got
not
told.
that's not how chemistry works.
That's what I got told.
If you had bleached your hair, it
Oh,
might.
I was
it might,
blonde.
It,
I was blonde
it
at the
might
time.
But did you bleach your hair?
No, I
Like,
was just
recently.
I would no.
Yeah.
This is
This is
when I was a
before
kid.
Mystic Goth.
You would have been
Shut
fine.
up.
Yeah, you would. Your hair would not turn green. That's not a thing. Like it messes with dyed hair. Because it like if you had recently dyed it and like
Yeah.
the chemicals
No,
were still
that
kind
makes
of in your
sense.
hair,
But-
then it would have probably messed with the color. But not if you just.
This is my mom when I was younger. This is like the early 90s. It's
That's
like
some
parents
fucked up
telling their
shit
kids
to
to
tell
do
your
shit.
kids.
Yeah, that's
Like, just go take a shower, your hair's gonna turn green.
that's like telling kids to like be good, otherwise Krampus is gonna come and like murder you on
That
Christmas.
bullshit.
Like
Oh.
it's along the same lines.
Oh no.
That makes more sense though. A random person coming up and killing you instead of
So you better
Were
be
you
good.
good?
Like okay,
don't steal your ass.
steal you ass. Bye.
Bye. Shank. Bye.
Okay, bye. Oh my god. Speaking of figure skating and stuff,
Oh,
you know
no.
what I need
What?
to happen? I need Mappa to get their shit together
Get
Oh,
and
Yuri
God.
on
give me the
Ice?
fucking Yuri on Ice movie.
Yeah.
They took up too much projects. It's like they're still focused on Attack
They're
on
like,
Titan.
yeah, 2019. I'm like, hell yeah. And they're like, it's been postponed. And I'm like,
I
For how
wonder
long?
why.
but for how long? And they're like, oh, here's a teaser trailer.
And then they announced something like,
And then
what was
doing
it?
nothing with it. And I'm like,
Didn't they announce?
You got that Yuri?
you got the Yuri on Ice?
Didn't they announce they're doing a second season of Samurai Gymnastics or Gymnastics Samurai? Or
They're doing a movie.
a movie.
okay.
And I'm
That's
pretty,
just
I'm
as
pretty,
bad.
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a kind of like condensed version of the thing. But
I
I'm gonna
hate when they
fucking
do
watch
that.
it.
I mean, I'll still watch it.
Like I watched the Haikyuu movies that were just a condensed version of the arc that was before it.
But they were good as fuck.
I mean, it was the same thing. Like the ending was just a little bit longer, and I'm like, I still watch them though because I fucking love Haikyuu.
But it's slightly more budget.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Speaking of movies, it
I'm
randomly
trying
came
to-
up. Like, I saw like the cell animation or like the line art for the Fullmetal Alchemist Conqueror of Shambhala, and it was like the scene where he's Ed's crawling through the suits of armor, and then sees owls, and like for some reason Owl is in it.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that movie since we saw it in theaters.
What? As soon as I got the DVD, I watched that religiously over and over and
I
over.
have the DVD. I just have not ever watched it.
Look, it's just now a
But no,
placeholder.
Anyway,
I'm
I
like,
ended up seeing that, and I ended up rewatching the scene. Like, I looked up that scene to watch it, and I was just like, nostalgia. That was it, and then I didn't do anything else.
Nostalgia.
And moving on.
And next.
Oh my god.
It was just that scene, just that one scene. I was just like, oh yeah, I've seen the line art, now I want to watch it. How did it go? I went like that. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then hearing poor Aaron Dismuke like right on the cusp of puberty, I was just like, oh, Aaron.
It's more like at the end of it, just like, oh no.
Because like you can hear him.
Brother.
Watch the OVA where he did that.
No.
They did an OVA, and it was clearly just, it was like, they did it on purpose. They were making fun of certain things, but like the OVA and the English version, they had like him coming on as like human Alphonse, and then like as like, Alphonse, why is your voice deeper? I hit puberty. It's so funny. I have it too on DVD. It's stupidly funny.
That's beautiful.
Like they even addressed it. I was just like,
That's what I love that. I love that so much.
What don't you have from FMA at that point? At this point,
um,
what is it, like the last like light novel?
yeah.
Or did you get that one?
No, I don't really care about Winry, so I didn't get it.
That's so rude. Can't just collect.
No, I don't care.
I don't give a shit about Second Academy, but I still have it.
I don't care
Oh
about
my
her.
god, fucking light novels. Okay, so like, there was I saw the light novels for you know, the Untamed on Netflix,
Yeah.
and the other one, Heaven's Official Blessing.
Oh yeah.
So they recently came out with the English versions of the light novels. So like I bought both of those at Barnes and Noble the other day.
Nice.
I haven't started Heaven's Official Blessing yet, but I did almost finish the one that the Untamed came from. It's called something about, I can't remember the English title off the top of my head. But it's so good. I've been obsessing over that lately.
Nice.
And then I started watching the Untamed on Netflix, and I'm like, oh my god, this is lovely. Of course, you know, you read the book first, so you're sitting there like, it happened differently in the book.
Here we go.
The book was better.
No, that's not how you did it. You were
actually,
Actually, it's way different in the manga.
or excuse me, say it even worse.
In the manga, it
Oh,
was
God.
like this.
in the manga.
Oh man,
Um,
I was out yesterday, and we were talking about manga and stuff, and like they only read like One Piece. I was like, I only like One Piece, and he kept saying manga the entire time. I'm just sitting here. I was like, I want to throw this drink at you, but I just spent like $5 on this.
you know, we always
Just
start
cringe.
somewhere. I used to say manga too.
I remember
No,
that.
he knew it for a while. He knows.
Did we ever we didn't get into an argument, but I remember at one point you said manga and I kept saying manga and I just stopped and I went, is it manga or manga? And you're like, and I was like, okay.
We'll know later.
I don't know. This is probably a conversation we had as children. I don't.
No, it was. It was quick. It wasn't anything like us arguing over. It was literally just like, is it this or this? And we were like,
Neither one
okay,
of us knows
moving on.
Japanese. I don't know.
Next topic.
Jeez.
Did you eat the Pocky? Did you get Pocky?
I mean, it's still not as bad as my coworker every time. Just like,
Oh.
good morning, everyone. Konnichiwa, daijoubu desu. I'm like, oh my god, why are you sounding like this?
Why?
Like
Are you okay?
Because he's tired, like at the same time, and he's bitching. But then he'll like talk to his cat and just say random things like "baka." I'm like, oh, Jesus.
I say that to my robot vacuum because it gets kind of stupid.
Yeah, they are.
Like you turn it off and it's like trying to find its way back to the
Right.
the
Home.
thing just to its home. It'll just be like and just like running into like every single bit. I'm like baka,
Yeah.
kairu.
He do that same like urusai baka cat kind of thing. But I'll give it to him because he's super green. He started anime in like 2019.
Yeah, he's a baby.
He's
weeb.
super green, so I'll give
he's
him
entering the weeb phase.
one more year.
Like yeah, we all had that phase.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
give him one more year. After that, he doesn't get any fucking kids.
Nah, yeah. See, you give yourself a little bit of a window. We all had it. We were like, you know, in like elementary,
yeah.
and middle school, and we're all just like that obnoxious fucking kid with, or like I don't know how you were, but I fucking went to school with goggles on my head because I wanted to be like Taichi from Digimon.
Oh, I did the headband.
I told people
Like
to call
soccer.
me Mike.
I didn't like soccer, but I just wore the headband that way.
Hell yeah.
I told people to
Naruto.
call me Mikaru instead of Michael.
I remember you telling me that.
That's how bad I was.
Excellent.
I know, right?
Excellent.
I had that shit in like katakana like all the time and like pasted every fucking where.
No,
It was on my Facebook at one point.
Of course.
I just remember going to school with like the headband and like some random other stuff like Trinity Blood necklace that I had and Full Metal Alchemist necklace, and then I'd take the Full Metal Alchemist blanket with me like during the winter because like they would make us wait outside, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm cold. Take my blanket, and they'd be like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Oh my god, it's Edward Elric, it's Full Metal Alchemist," and like,
Do you want to talk about it?
do you want to talk about it?
Ugh.
I'm hyper fixated on this right now. I know everything about it. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. That's how I feel about dramatical murder
So-
right now. Oh my God. It's so the obsession is real.
I named my pet rat after the main character from Wolf's Rain.
I remember that.
Kiba.
Oh, I was like, what's the name?
I don't know. I never watched Wolverine. I just know I liked the ending song.
Yes.
Gravity?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
It's
ending
so
song, yeah.
good.
I learned how to play it for a little bit on the piano. I forgot it since then.
You mean from John Mayer?
No,
I want to do that now. I just want to put the ending and put John Mayer's Gravity on it.
Oh my god.
no! Like, you're expecting the actual one, and then all of a sudden John Mayer's Gravity showed up.
Like, fuck,
Gravity.
no, put it back.
No, oh God, no.
Put it back.
Why?
Put it back.
No,
Just-
I didn't have a whole lot. Like, I wasn't able to weeb out too much, but I was like semi-closet weeb with like things that like occasionally showed off like my weebness. But otherwise, I wasn't like the saucy baka type thing. Like, I never did that at school. Never did that.
There's definitely a lot of this happening, like in all of my years.
No, I didn't do
Just
that.
a lot of.
I didn't do that. The only time I did that was just when I was legitimately trying to adjust my glasses, and I'd be like, and then continue doing whatever I'm doing. It wasn't like me trying to be anime. It was literally just, oh, my glasses are slipping. Can carry on.
I was doing JoJo poses since like the OVA back in the 90s was
Oh
happening.
my god.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, like me and my friend Logan, we were watching it like back in like high school, like the OVAs. Like it was like 3 of them. That was all based on the part 3, and yeah, we were super obsessed with it.
I haven't
I didn't get into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure until like way
The
later.
memes.
Yeah, I watched it because I wanted to understand the memes, and I was like, oh,
And
this is
now
kinda-
you're
this
in.
This is kind of boring. I don't know if I like this. And then I was like, and then someone was like, you should watch the second season first. And I was like, okay. I was like, oh, okay, this is better. I get it. I get it. I get it now. And then I'm like, Dio. And I'm like, ah!
Yeah, I was gonna say first season's a hard watch.
Did you see the TikTok where it's like, over in America, there are things that you do that would be considered rude in
Didn't I
Japan.
send that to you?
I think you did, but I also saw it before you sent it, and it's just like, over in Japan,
You don't say, oh, I'll see my son. You go, oh,
Oh.
you're approaching me?
I was just like, baby, yeah.
I love it.
It's so great. But no, I haven't. There was a period in time where like I had like a lack of anime to watch. If it wasn't on Adult Swim or Toonami or
These kids don't know
IGN.
how lucky they fucking are.
I tried watching Hellgirl when it was on IFC because we had that channel. I tried watching it, but Mom wouldn't let me do it because she was like, "It's satanic. Its name is Hellgirl," and I was just like, "It's literally about this person teaching other people a lesson for being shitty people."
Yeah,
But she didn't know I don't want you watching it, so I never got to finish watching
Just because
it.
of the title.
Just because of the title.
It's on Crunchyroll.
It is.
Yeah, I know. But back then, it was just like, I went through like a period where I didn't have a whole lot of access to like non-mainstream anime.
Yeah, we were all in the same boat.
Yeah.
LimeWire is my best friend, so I watched
LimeWire
a shitload of
and
anime since
the
childhood.
4-part mini episodes on YouTube. Early YouTube.
I got to the point
Oh,
where I was
God.
watching a new series every single
And
day.
the quality was terrible to watch it in. I got like super addicted. High school was about the time I got super addicted to fanfics. And for whatever reason, AMVs, like the early AMVs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was a really big fan of the AMVs.
AMV scene was hard at the
I'm
time.
still not really a big fan of fanfics myself.
That's fair.
I like pictures.
That's fair.
I like Dojin. Big fan of Dojin.
Oh, I really, really, really. I got into,
Yeah.
I got into Dojin.
I was like, what are we doing?
No, Dojin. Ever since Genshiken came out, I was like super obsessed with Dojin.
I found dojins when I was younger. I found
I've-
spicy dojins.
Yep, I've read all of the Haikyuu Dojin that the website I use had to offer.
I'm currently following
no
an
more.
Inuyasha dojin called My Life Before Yours, and
I mean-
there are spicy scenes.
There might be newer ones. I don't know. I'd have to go through and like look at 15 pages worth of fucking manga. Like, did I read this one? Did I read this one? Ooh, a new one.
Like,
Woo!
where's my Excel sheet?
Let's try and read that shit. No, the funny thing ever is like reading like spicy fanfic at school, because like I would get my schoolwork done, and then depending on which teacher, which class I was in, I'd be like, hey, can I go to the library? I finished my work, and then I'd show it to them as proof that yeah, I just finished my work. I even did my homework, and they're like, all right, yeah. So they'd give me a hall pass. I'd go to the library and just read fanfic on the library computers.
I cannot do that in public.
No, I'd sit there and read it, and like I mastered the don't react, just scroll.
This. Yep.
So like there's
Don't react, just
I can't. Because I'll be reading something and then I will feel embarrassed. So I'll be like, whoo.
I also, mind you, I also read.
jeez.
I also read Anita Blake, and those were some spacey books. I'd literally be in the middle of classroom with like my book in my hand, and it's gotten to like a very spacey scene, and like I'd get to that, and I'd go, and just make sure you kept straight face, but making sure nobody else is gonna read behind my shoulder because
I can't. No, I can't do it with a straight
unless
face,
I was at
ever.
home. If I got to a spicy scene and they needed Blake books, and I was at home, and Mom came up to me, I was like, "What?" Like finger in the middle of the
What
book.
are you doing? Drugs.
Fuck.
Shit.
I definitely had like no shame, unfortunately. Because like I got so used to like reading one manga, and I would see like I would like go to the one tit scene and be like, "Huh, you reading porn?" I'm like, "No," and then it just got to a point I was like, I just don't feel like reacting it anymore. So like half the time, like grandma would just show up and see me like clearly watching hentai, and she'd be like, "Why are you watching now?" I was like,
Titties.
"Titties."
I couldn't do that with, definitely not in front of my parents. But also, like, you know, now as an adult, I can't read that shit in public. I have to be by myself because the faces I make, I cannot
just sitting there like
contain it.
I'm still,
Not if you sit there like,
I'll be in bed like if
I'll giggle to myself. Like I get visibly embarrassed by myself. Just be like,
see that, but that's normal though. That
like I was
actually
trying to like write my own, and I was getting embarrassed while I was writing it. That's why I had to drink a bottle and a half of wine, just to, like write the one scene.
I just need to get through this. Oh. I can just picture you like the little creeper in the hoodie up, like
every typical scene of like, you know, the cyber hacker like bullshit when they like tell you to like be careful at work, like
oh 90s hackers. Hack the world, hack the planet.
You wouldn't steal a car.
I wrote one smut scene once for a fanfic. I never published it just because like for whatever reason it never got out. But I don't even remember what it was for. But I wrote it, and like I'm sitting there writing it, and I'm like, what is that even physically possible to do that? And, like I'm going up and like looking shit up to see if it's real.
I don't know. I've read enough manga to know. Like that's physically possible. Like that is not like. I've gotten to argue with someone on my Discord because someone drew like a car sex scene, and they're like, "How is his leg?" And I'm like, "Well,
well, you see,
like
we can make it work."
Like I tried to see if it would work first. So like I like sat in a chair and I'm kind of like, how is he? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. That's for sure possible. They're like, that's not physically possible. I'm like, oh yes, it is actually.
Excuse me, I have
if
the
you're
proof.
horny, if you're horny,
Exhibit A, you just see a picture of you just all jacked.
Look, I figure at this point, if you're horny enough, you make it work.
I'm like, you just have to push the seat back a little bit enough so there's enough space between the seat and then the steering wheel. Like it works out. It works out if you try really hard.
I love the idea you would do that. It's like it depends what model of the car was it.
What year?
If this is like a Pinto, obviously it's not going to work. But if this is like an Escalade, we could work something out.
It's gotta have enough space.
What was the angle of the seat?
It definitely has to be a 4-door. It can't be a 2-door because there's just not enough space.
It's gotta be a 4-door
Were the conditions outside icy enough that warranted hot, sexy steam?
Listen, no matter how, I'm not. Shut up.
Titanic. No, it's an open space.
It's gonna be like no matter how the temperature is outside. If you're inside a car, it's gonna get hot and steamy in there.
Yeah.
No matter
Titanic
what.
ruined it for us. That's what happened.
Yes. It's definitely Titanic that ruined it for me.
I remember when that scene came on in the movie, and my mom was trying to like cover my eyes, and she was just like, because she would always be having like anything sex related or intimate. She'd be like, don't watch that. You should be watching that. And I'm just like,
I was the same way. I was very repressed as a child.
I watched that shit anyway, and she was like, yeah, they're just cuddling, and I was like, sure.
Cuddling.
Clearly.
Slap on the okay.
Yes.
Mom was just like, I don't know. I also remember she'd always be like, why was that scene necessary for that? And I was just like, because it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
It was really random though.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of American TV shows because they'll just like throw sex scenes in
Yeah.
shows that like shouldn't be there. I don't know. It annoys me.
That's fair.
Like there are some that are like actually like it's part of the plot and it makes sense. But
sure, but if it's just like random, like so that you could see like some dude's abs or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, just a shirtless scene for no damn reason. Yep. shit like that. Mm-hmm.
I could watch this for free elsewhere.
Yeah. There was a... Well, excuse me. I think it was on HBO Max or it was on Netflix.
Of course, it's HBO.
I don't remember. Yeah, but I think it was actually
But it's not
Netflix.
Skinamax.
But there was I guess it was going around on TikTok for a while. It was like, watch this series, skip to episode this, and time this, and film your reaction. Like, obviously, you're not going to film the scene you're watching because it's nudity, so you can't do that on the app. But you can film your reaction, and a lot of people were filming reaction, and I love it when couples were like watching it and doing it, and the reactions were so different. Like, you'd have the guy, and he'd see the scene. Basically, it was this one guy's at a gym. And he goes to take a shower because he's kind of spying on, like, this dude that his wife or girlfriend, whoever, cheated on him with. Oh. And so he wanted to figure out what about this guy was, let me cheat on you with. So he's, like, there, and he's in the shower, and, like, you see the typical ass scene. But he's, like, kind of, like, going like this, like, back and forth, but, like, like, pretending, like, not to physically stare at this guy. And the scene pans over, and there's this guy, like, he's very well built, and he's got a schlong that I've never seen one so big in my life. But everybody's reactions, you have the women going, huh! And then you have men going, what the hell? One guy was like, that's a fucking anaconda!
Oh my god, some of the BL I watch, it's not physically possible.
No.
He would break that poor man.
That's why I stopped reading.
Like, their bodies will be like this big and the dick will be like, I'm like, but...
That's why I stopped reading the
like, Titan's
Bride. That's why I couldn't read the Titan's Bride, because I was just like, how is that possible?
That is trash. That is such trash.
I know. I couldn't. I stopped reading because I was just like, how? No, he would be dead. He would be physically dead. I tried watching that,
and I'm like, wow, this is so dumb.
It was.
What about this is interesting?
It also didn't make sense that the guy, like, the human, after he gets teleported, at first he's like, no, I'm a guy. I'm not, and I can't do this. I can't make babies. And then all of a sudden he turns around and is like, oh, I love you. I'm like, what? Bro, you had a complete 180 on your attitude and your whole thing just because he fucked you good. What? Yeah, it made no fucking sense. And I'm like, dude, he's raping you?
Wait, half of, like, NTR, pretty much. Yes.
Oh my god,
I couldn't finish it.
I hate that tag.
I know. I stopped reading it. I'm enjoying the other one, Unromantic, just because typical tsundere style stuff. Like, oh, I don't like you, but then they actually do fall in love, and now they got a kid, and it's kind of cute.
Did I read that one? I feel like I did. We had the discussion last time.
Which one?
Read it. Unromantic.
It's just called Unromantic. It's a Korean BL.
I'll fucking read any Omegaverse one. That's like my that's my shit.
This one's nice. Like, it's not like it's in your face.
Let's go.
This one's nice. It's not in your face like some other ones that I've come across.
I like those too.
They kind of just throw me off.
I love those.
I know.
They're great.
But for me, I'm just like, I can't do that. That's too much. But this one was nice, and I liked it just because the drawings were good. It was great, and then the story was interesting. So.
Okay.
That's fair.
So, but yeah, I mean, I haven't gone too far down the BL track just because not my flavor, but I'm not going to knock it either.
I try to find ones.
So many recommendations.
Oh,
I was like, I used to have someone else give me recommendations, but you like elevated it, so I'm just like, I'll just wait until Lydia tells me something that like, you got to read this. I'm like, all right. It's like, oh, this seems all right.
Who
loves an illusion?
Jealousy.
Jealousy is so good.
It is actually really good.
There's not even like.
Is it only? That's the one you let me borrow. That was like 3 books, right? Or is that?
No, that's Escape Journey.
That's Escape Journey. Okay.
I still need to come with you to the bookstore, and if we find Dick Fight Island,
I have not fucking seen it. Every time I go to Barnes & Noble, it's not there.
Wait, what?
Dick Fight Island.
It's a BL, very much BL.
Is it the Megaverse or like?
No.
Okay.
It's just there's guys from these islands that they have like these competitions every few years where they legitimately fight with their dicks, and they have special armor for their dicks, and the only way you can get your opponent to submit is to fuck him until he comes. I shit you not.
I want to read it so bad.
I read it.
But I want to buy it in person. I don't want to buy it online. I want to have
the
eye contact when I'm buying this book.
Like,
like,
it's plastic wrapped and everything too.
Yeah, never break eye contact. Just like
this, please.
Yes, I will buy this.
I think there's 2 volumes.
Yeah. The second one just came out. Oh my god, a good one I read. It's called Mad K.
I feel like I've heard that one.
It's real fucked up.
Oh no.
I think you said something to me about it.
But I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, kid dies and turns into a demon, whatever. And I started reading it, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh, these are actual demons. Oh, oh fuck.
Not just like your regular pretty boy bullshit. Just
No,
like
no.
straight
They were
up
like,
demons.
They were like ripping like the limbs off.
Oh damn.
Like he's like, I'm gonna
Like Devilman Crybaby type.
like at one point, this kid was like, he's like, oh, since you're a demon, it's gonna be your first day at the brothel. This guy's gonna bang you. But we're gonna tear off your limbs first.
Ooh.
And your head.
Oh, why?
So that he could fuck the corpse. And then he took
Both
the
ways.
head off and then made him
Okay.
watch himself.
Okay.
So like the one guy's just sitting there with like the head of the other guy that's like getting banged by this demon. Just like, yeah.
I have feelings about this, and they're not good.
Oh, it's great. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like I was shook. Because I was not expecting like actual like demon behavior. I was just kind of like, oh, that's what we're doing. Whoo! All right,
Spicy.
all right. Okay, now he's eating him. Literally.
Wow.
No, this definitely sounds like some
Literally,
Devilman Crybaby
this
bullshit.
This is wonderful.
That sounds great.
This is a great.
No, that's not like Devil May Cry Baby was like
That was fucked up.
avant-garde bullshit. This is like
I did love Devil May Cry Baby.
Devilman Crybaby.
yeah.
Devil May Cry Baby.
The one scene that cracks me up to
The
this
ending,
day.
fucking.
Oh my god, that ending.
Jesus Christ.
That
I saw one meme where it was like there was like a fake text to like some guy's son. He's like, "Son, why are you crying?" And it's like the picture of like a demon holding Akira. And I was like, and I was like, I get it.
Oh man.
oh no.
Ugh.
So many things. I haven't read a whole lot in terms of like manga recently, and that's just in general with anime too. Like I just kind of took a break and stepped back and went, I can't. For whatever reason, currently I think I told you I've been on fanfic for Danny Phantom and Batman, but only good ones. And by I mean only good ones is that they actually make sense, and it's not Batman trying to automatically adopt him. It's just there's this random scenario occurred, and like Danny's caught up in it, or Batman / Bruce Wayne is caught up in it, and they slowly start to realize that, oh, this kid's not normal. The entire time, Danny's just like, no, I'm normal.
I would say, what was it? This has been the one manga that I've been reading on a regular basis online.
Oh, yeah.
Gigant. Have you ever heard of Gantz? No? It was a manga / show like back in like the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Very weird, very, very fucked up about like people that get sent into like this weird game and they're supposed to fight monsters. Well, this is very different.
But it's
so
from the same people, right?
yeah, it's the same artist, the same writer, and so this one, it's so weird. Basically, there's this kid who like is super into porn, like in general, and like one of his favorites, it happens to be this like lower known like porn star, like pink hair and all that stuff. No, typical bullshit. You realize she's abused by her boyfriend, blah blah blah, all this shit. She randomly runs into this guy who like is like an old dude, like in a cart or whatever, and like has a doll with him, and then randomly turns into a doll, and then puts something on her arm that gives her powers out of nowhere, and including making her changing the size of the size of her. And basically, she's supposed to save the world in some way.
What the fuck?
It just starts like in the weirdest way possible. Like half of it is just like the kid that's with her because they like apparently he met her at some point, and like basically they were hanging out and stuff of that nature for a little bit, and it's like, oh, I'm a big fan of you, blah blah blah, kind of thing. It's very weird.
It sounds super weird.
Yeah, he's in like high school. She's like in her 20s. It's already fucking weird.
I looked through it and it's just like tits everywhere, and my brain, my first brain went, I'm jealous, and because like no, husband's looking at random 2D woman, but then my brain went, boobs don't do that.
They don't.
And then she becomes a giant, so it's more big tits. Or she become like as small as a doll. And yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. There's just a glimpse I had, and I was just like,
That's because you just happen to like run into like when he's watching porn, basically.
Yeah. That was weird.
It's fine.
I feel like we need to just like go like once we have like enough in our paycheck and like all the bills are done, and then we can go like just go to the bookstore and we're like, all right, what are we getting?
I was like,
That's
I don't know
not
where this sentence is going.
I was also wondering, I was like, as soon as we get all the money, I was like, you do know what conversation we're just getting off of, right?
No, I'm just saying, like, no, we just need to go to the bookstore and like go look through all
yeah.
the manga and like
Okay.
buy manga so we can like new stuff too and update some of the other ones we have.
So glad you weren't gonna go to like after we do that we just order a warehouse and just circle
No.
jerk.
No.
Like,
no,
where are you going with this?
my mind doesn't go that far. It's yours, you degenerate.
Degenerates. Excuse me.
Kunai's like, even Kunai is offended at your degenerate minds.
Well,
Too bad, bitch. Sorry, you're not as cultured.
What time is it? Because oh, that's why she's staring at us.
Yeah, and Norris is dead, so he can't realize that
And
he's
Talon's
hungry.
too scared to come out. So, I know Kunai. I'm sorry. Where's my food, bitch?
feed me.
Well, that's a good time probably to end.
Probably.
Thank you
Boobs
for
and
coming
dicks.
as always, Lydia.
That's what she said. I'm never. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like this for the rest of the night now. That's fine.
It's okay.
No,
You go right.
You're
more
gonna
of
go.
my
Yeah, I was
story.
gonna say you gotta go and write some more.
I'm gonna write some more on you. Title your sex tape.
If you want to know, it's a noise album.
Thank you for coming in, Lydia, and thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. There's gonna be on the video and on the audio and whatever audio podcast that you listen to, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, and things of that nature. We also got merch, new merch that's coming out, and like hopefully we'll get some more pictures coming in soon.
That was new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a hoodie, but it hasn't come in yet.
She gets ours on Tuesday. Well, someday. I can't
Someday.
remember.
Eventually.
Someday.
Sunday.
Sunday.
I have to work for an hour tomorrow because I missed some work on Friday.
You.
But just an hour.
Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time, stay nerdy.
Bye.
Bye.